Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. November 3rd, 2019. It's been a while since I've made a dinner. Today, I'm making barbecue chicken, but I'm going to make it a little bit different, along with some mashed potatoes and a green bean casserole and some cheddar cheese biscuits. So I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to do some things with a twist today. All right, welcome back. As I have already said, I'm doing things with a twist today, so I guess you might as well just say that's my thing, doing things with a twist. Now, I'm going to start off with some barbecue chicken. Now, I love making my own sauce, and but I'm going to do it a little bit different. Now, you can use any part of the chicken that you want. You can use the wing. You can use the drumstick like I'm going to use today, the thigh. Now, I love using the thigh. I love eating the thigh. It's really good. It's really juicy and moist. And you can also use the breast if you like the white meat. Now, I've already got some ketchup in my bowl here. And I'm going to add a little bit of mustard. I'm going to add some brown sugar. You can just eyeball it. With the sweetness of the brown sugar and the orange marmalade. Now, you can buy orange marmalade. I'll get it out right here at the grocery store. It's right where the peanut butter and jelly are. And what I did was I took the whole jar. Now, I probably won't use the whole jar. And whatever I don't use, I'll put back in the jar for later use. And I put it on the stove and just let it melt just a little bit. Now, with the sweetness of the brown sugar and the orange marmalade, it's going to make the chicken taste really, really good. Now, I'll say about a half a cup of that. All right. I'm going to add some more other things. Some Worcestershire sauce. Salt. A little bit of salt. Onion powder. Well, this is garlic powder, by the way. And then this is onion powder. Now, with a whisk it up. I got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. All right, I'm going to try this and see if it's what I want. You can taste the sweetness of the brown sugar as well as the orange marmalade. And I'm going to put just a little bit more in here. Okay. You just use yours. Use the orange marmalade according to your preference. It's going to give it an orange flavor. A little bit of an orange flavor. Okay. All right. That's perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now, I'm just testing this out. It's been a while since I've done it. So, there you go. An orange barbecue sauce. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to, and I'm going to show you what to do. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, I ended up using the whole jar of orange marmalade. Now, I tested it out. It tastes really, really good. So, some ketchup, probably a whole bottle of ketchup. Just depends on how much chicken that you're going to make. So, excuse me. A whole bottle of ketchup. along with a couple tablespoons of mustard, 1 jar of orange marmalade. Now I used an 18-ounce jar. A couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, some salt, sea salt, kosher salt, doesn't matter, garlic powder and onion powder, and voila, barbecue sauce is done. All right, now add some brown sugar, a couple tablespoons. All right, so I'm ready to put it on, and I'm gonna get some olive oil and just lightly grease my pan here. Now you can use tongs or use your hands, clean hands. But once you have put everything in the pan, you just need to make sure that you wash your hands after you handle raw meat of any kind. That way you won't get sick, you won't cross-contaminate anything. Okay, you don't want to make your family sick if you catch my drift. All right. Like I said, you can use this same sauce for the breast, the thigh, and you can use a combination if you want. Okay. Now I'm fixing enough for me and my family and my friends. My friend asked me the other day, when are you going to make something? I said, I'm going to try to this Sunday, if nothing comes up. So here I am. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this other one out and dip it like you see here. Stick it in the oven, 400 degrees for about 50 minutes to an hour. It's going to be good and done. So I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to be making the green bean casserole next. All right, everybody, welcome back. I got my barbecue chicken in the oven. It still has about 40 minutes to go. Gives me, some time to fix the other things that I told you about. Next thing I'm going to do is a green bean casserole. Now, I've not fixed one of these in a long time, but I've been craving one. Now, my mom don't like green bean casserole, but I do. And I love eating green bean casserole. But I fix it totally different from the recipes that you see on a can of something. And I fix it sort of similar to how I fix a broccoli casserole. Now, you can use any type of green bean that you want. I'm using just regular green beans from the can. You can use, if you canned green beans this summer, you can use a jar or two. But you want to make sure that you drain the liquid off of it. Now, if you want to use frozen green beans, that would be just as fine too. You want 3 cans of green beans, well drained. And I'm going to put this to the side until I make the rest of it. Now, in here, I'm going to put 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Now, this is how it's different. I put a little bit of mayonnaise in it. A couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. Juice of half of a lemon. You'd be surprised. It'll give the green beans some flavor. All right, make sure that you capture all the seeds. You sure don't want seeds in your casserole. Okay. Let me wipe my hands off. I'm going to put some cheddar cheese in here. And I'm going to add some of these French fried onions. Now, you can get them in a package like this or just a cardboard-like container at the grocery store. You'll find these. where the canned vegetables are. Now, I'm going to use some in the mix right here, and then I'm going to put some on the top along with the rest of the cheddar cheese that I've shredded up. So, you want to whisk this very well. No need to put salt in it because by the time you got the cheddar cheese, and by the way, I shredded up one of those bars of cheddar cheese. If you want to skip that and just get an 8-ounce package of shredded cheddar cheese, totally up to you. No need to put salt in here because by the time it's all said and done, the salt from the cheddar cheese, the onions, green beans, and everything else is going to make it good enough. Okay? Now, that's good enough right there. Now, get a spoon. I tell you, I love these French fried onions. I can eat these about like potato chips. All right. Don't want to waste any bit of it. Okay. Now you want to stir it together. No need to butter it. Stir it very well. You want all of the green beans coated. All right, there you go. Now, I'm going to top this with some cheddar cheese. Then I'm going to use these French fried onions. All right, there you go. Now, this will go in the oven 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes until it's good and golden brown on the top and bubbly. Now, I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to make some mashed potatoes, and when the chicken comes out of the oven, I'm going to show you some cheddar cheese biscuits. So I want you to stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're continuing our theme on doing things with a twist. My barbecue chicken is done. It's on the stove, and it's ready to be eaten. I've got my potatoes on the stove as well. I'm making mashed potatoes, and then my green bean casserole is just about done. So, here's the grand finale of our theme. Doing things with a twist, I'm going to make some cheddar cheese biscuits. And this is pretty much the same thing as you would be making biscuits for breakfast. Now, I've got self-rising flour here in this bowl. And I'm going to put some garlic powder in here. Okay? This is for like garlic and cheddar cheese biscuits. Alright. Stir that around a little bit before I add my shortening. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. I'm going to cut the shortening into my flour using clean hands. Catch my drift. I think that's one of my favorite phrases to say. You catch my drift. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about too. All right. Let's go in here and just cut the shortening into the flour. Till it resembles small peas. Alright, let me get some more shortening out of here. I'm just clearing up this can. I bought another can of shortening over the weekend, and I'll be ready to use that one the next time I'm making biscuits or whatever. Okay? Alright, I think this is good enough. Alright, now, I think before I put the buttermilk in, which I like making my biscuits with buttermilk. You can use regular milk if you don't like buttermilk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of flour onto this cheddar cheese. And that way, it won't, the shreds won't stick together. Now I use one of those bars again, cheddar cheese, 8-ounce bar, and I shred it up by hand. And I'm going to put, I may or may not use all of this in here. Okay. Alright. I just went ahead and did the whole thing. These biscuits are going to be really cheesy. Okay? Alright. Now, buttermilk. I say these are going to make a lot of biscuits. I'll have some for my family and friends. I'm just about there. I'll put a little bit more liquid in the mine than a lot of recipes call for. Okay, you just want it enough to leave the sides of your bowl. I'll tell you what I'll be doing after church tonight. I'll be cleaning up a mess. Right. That's good. A little bit more buttermilk. All right. Now, let me get this off my hands. And then I'm going to get some flour. these out. Okay, make sure that your surface is well floured. Knead it a little bit. My green bean casserole is done. Get my rolling pin out. Make sure that your rolling pin is floured. And I'm going to roll this to about 1/2 inch thick. Okay, and there you go. All right, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to find my biscuit cutter, so I'll meet you right back. All right, welcome back. I found everything that I needed, and let's cut these out. I'm using about a 2-inch cutter, biscuit cutter. I've got a pan lined with parchment paper. My oven is preheated to 500 degrees. And when I put these in the oven, just let me get you a few and show you. Okay, I'm holding this up. I'm going to bake for about 12 minutes. The cheese is going to be melted. Everything's going to be good and golden brown. So what I'm going to do is everything's just about ready. So I'm going to clean up here. I'm going to put the rest of the biscuits on here. And then I'm going to show you the finished products. All right, everybody, welcome back. Supper is ready. Hooray. Now, my mashed potatoes are done. Now, one thing I want to tell you, if you wanted to add sour cream and chives to yours, that would give the mashed potatoes a good twist up, but I didn't do that. Now, I like it, but my mom doesn't like chives for some reason. Chives are related to the onion family, but I like sour cream and chives potatoes. Maybe I'll do it next time. The green bean casserole is good and golden brown. This orange barbecue chicken that I made, and look at these biscuits at the bottom of your screen. And I'll tell you, this is cheesy. They were in the oven 500 degrees for 12 minutes. I had 3 more to bake, and they're baking in the oven right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get me a sample of each of the green bean casserole, the biscuit, and the chicken, and I will meet you right back and sample it for you. All right, everybody, welcome back. I got my plate ready. I've already said the blessing. I'm going to sample the green bean casserole for you right now. This is incredibly hot. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Been a while since I made it. Still good. And to what? It's really inexpensive too. Got 3 cans of green beans for just over $1. Can't beat that. The cream of mushroom soup just less than $1. And also the French fried onions were less than $2. So you're talking about maybe $5 or less to fix the whole dish of the green bean casserole. That's really, really good. Now, my orange barbecue chicken. Getting me a sample off here. That's good. good taste, the flavorness from the orange marmalade that I added in there. And it's really, really good. I recommend you to try it. And my cheddar cheese biscuit. Let me put this down here. Then we'll put a little bit of mashed potato on mine. I can't wait for y'all to make this. This is really, really good. And I want your comments too when you make them. And let me know how they turn out. That's incredibly good. And I'm so thankful for it. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Keep those subscribers coming. And have a blessed Sunday.